Hey, what's going on YouTube? Jamo TV HD. Not a game ting today, it's a technology review ting today. We out here with the HP Pavilion X2 12 inch. This came out in 2016, I think early 2016. So we're talking 3 years old tech. But it's going for quite cheap at the moment from cash converters, CEX, eBay, a lot of second-hand shops. So I want to let you guys know, is it really worth it 3 years later as your laptop replacement kind of thing, or like even your main system for doing a little bit of editing on social media and stuff like that, blah 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 blah. But without no further ado, let's run the specs. So yeah, specs wise, the model number of this one specifically is the HP Pavilion 12 b000na N for November, A for Alpha. I'll put it in the description section below. But yeah, the standard specs that come with that is an Intel Core M3 processor, 6Y30 with Intel HD graphics of 515, and that's a 0.9 gigahertz clock speed up to 2.2 turbo boost clock speed, and that's a dual core processor in there as well. You got 4 gigabytes of RAM, and as of standard you get 128 gigabytes or 256 gigabytes of onboard SSD storage. Sorry, it's not even on board actually. It's actually a little M.2 2280 card, which is really cool because you can swap it out and put something else in, and you're good to go. And it's quite a relatively easy process to just clip off the back panel of the main tablet portion and actually just insert that SSD. If you look at the instructions, I might do some instructions later, but it's literally a 5-minute task, and I'm currently running a 512 gigabyte SSD in here. So yeah, that's all cool. Let me show you the tablet itself. In terms of ports, let's see if we can get some focus going on here. Can we get some focus? Can we? There we go. Alright, so you got your USB-C port here, which is used for data and for charging. You got your micro, is it mini or micro HDMI out? And then you got your SD card slot on the side there. If I go to the other side, you've got a USB 2.0 full-size port there, which is still cool, and you got your 3.5mm headphone jack. So you can use that port for whatever you want, but you probably won't use it for data transfer because you've got the USB-C port on the side here. So essentially you got 2 ports for data that you can possibly use. Now the tablet is relatively light. It's 0.7 kilograms, the tablet on its own, and then the tablet with the keyboard together is 1.5 kilograms. So it's not the lightest, but also it's not the heaviest, so it's easy to just put in your bag and kind of forget about it. But you wouldn't really want to be holding it like this all day, as you can start to feel the the strain on your arm kind of thing. Now, if we're going to talk about the tablet itself, the tablet is quite decent. It's very lightweight. As I was saying, it's 0.7 kilograms. So yeah, it's quite decent to hold in one hand, even for a long period of time. Maybe not for a child, but definitely for an adult. The screen now is a 12-inch diagonal 1920 by 1080p screen. So it's not really that deep for the pixels per inch. I think it's under 300 pixels per inch, but it still looks quite sharp, when you're using YouTube or anything like that, or you're just literally scrolling the internet and ting. Now obviously, as you can see here, one of the main problems or the design choices for things that were 2 years to 3 years old is this bezel. What is all this bezel going on here? Even for 2016, it is quite a lot of bezel. Now I know this wasn't one of HP's premium products back in the day, and that's probably why they've tried to show that off by putting hella bezel on it. But at least with that bezel, what they've done is they put 2 sizable front-facing stereo speakers there, so when you're playing a bit of YouTube, sounds relatively good. Do your thing and everything like that. You can scroll, and yeah, you just get a decent experience from the audio quality of these tablet, which you don't really get with a lot of other tablets, let alone a lot of other laptops. Next up is the keyboard. The keyboard is quite decent. It's a full-size keyboard, as you can see here. Keys have got nice spacing in between them, so you won't accidentally be tapping two keys at once. Especially if you've got sausage fingers like myself. Nice massive enter key and a nice massive shift key as well. Only thing is, obviously, it's not backlit, which is a bit annoying if you're doing some, you know, low light typing. But obviously, just turn the lights on and you're good to go. The mouse touchpad, on the other hand, it's quite responsive, but I feel like it's not responsive to, you know, actually physically clicking it. Like tapping it is okay. Double tap with two fingers to get your right click up, and then obviously single tap for left click. But in terms of physically tapping it, sometimes, as you can see here, there we go. Some of the physical taps are missed in terms of when you're trying to make a right click or a left click, which gets a bit annoying because I'm just used to a laptop which had a normal clicky, a separate right click and left click to the touchpad. So yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because of the old age of the keyboards. Might look for a different keyboard actually, see if we can get this swapped out. But yeah, apart from that, keyboard and touchpad is all good. One other thing that I've noticed about this tablet is, you know, apart from the incredibly thin design, which is kind of Apple MacBook-like, is that when you open the tablet, it actually raises the keyboard up from the surface to give you a bit of a better, you know, typing experience there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, so those are the specs out of the way, the design out of the way. What you really want to know is what the performance of this thing is. So first of all, I'll show you shutdown and, you know, startup time. Go into here, we'll go into here, and we'll just completely shut down the laptop. We'll force close origin. Okay, it's shutting down anyway. And I think, is it gone? Let's just check the light on the side. I think that's it, it's gone. There we go. Okay, you can see it just about there. So we're gonna turn that on now. And let's see how long it takes to start up. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. We're still going. 7 seconds so far. 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. And we're still going, still going. 16 seconds, 17 seconds startup. Not too bad. Not the quickest I've seen, but not the slowest I've seen. Certainly not from shutdown. But obviously that's the SSD that's in there. It's not a specifically fast SSD. I've got a WD Blue 500GB in there. So yeah, it's just, you know, standard procedure SSD. But yeah, let's go on to Chrome, open up a couple web pages, and see how the memory is handling that. Let's open up a bit of eBay. And while that's doing its thing, let's open up a bit of Amazon. While that's doing its thing, let's open up a bit of, I don't know, YouTube. Oh, I said YouTube, and yeah, we'll do all that. And, you know, obviously for web browsing, apart from my dead internet, you know, it's quite decent. It's responsive. The mouse, as you can see by my hand movement, is very responsive as well. You know, got your Amazon stuff going on there. YouTube is all cool, you know, it runs fine and everything. But yeah, obviously for using the internet browser and stuff like that, word processing I won't go into because we know how word processing works. And I haven't really got Microsoft on there at the moment, but I have used Microsoft on this. I'm going to install it in a second. It works perfectly. You know that you don't really need a good laptop to do word processing and standard processing things like that. My Elgato works really well. I'll just show you that. Right, so we've got the Elgato HD60S here. Now, this game capture card requires quite a relatively good graphics card on the, you know, device that you're using to capture the stuff. So we're going to try connect this and see how it goes. All right, guys. So we've done you know, video recording with the Elgato software. We've got all our videos here and ting, and they're all looking cool. So yeah, next thing we'll do is do some video editing. So if I just minimize that, and let's just look at some quick video editing software. I usually use Movavi, but I haven't got that installed on here yet. So we'll just use like the pre-installed Windows 10 video editing software. So yeah, let's go to create video project. What have we got going on here? If I just go down, no, okay, maybe not. So, okay, let's just pick these. Pick that, pick that, pick that, pick that. Let's go down a bit more. Let's pick that and pick that, and then let's start creating a video. Let's see how long it takes. Creating video from selected items. And name the video. Let's call it new video. Classic title for a new video right there. And boom. There you go. It's doing its thing now. Audio. Music, narration. I mean, this I haven't actually used this video editor before, so quite intrigued as to how good it is. But yeah, no, it seems to be doing its thing. Seems to be very much doing its thing. Let's try and skip to another bit of the video. It's taking a bit of a while to start playing. Oh no, there we go. So the video at the moment is 10 minutes long. Let's see how long it takes to export this mishmash of videos put together. Quick upload, best for email and small screens, best for online sharing, best for big screens. Let's go for online sharing. There we go. Let's see how long this takes, and I'll let you guys know when it's done. Just check the timestamp in the bottom right corner there. 10:34. So yeah, I'll let you guys know when it's done. It doesn't look like it's taking that long, to be honest. Alright, and there we go. It's saying 100% now. Seems to have done its thing. Let's try and view the video. Let's view it in the file explorer. Bring it up. Here we go. And let's see how it looks. There we go. So it's done a little mishmash of all those videos. It's just put them together. You know, you're able to scrub along it now. There we go. There we go. You know. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That was the HP Pavilion 12-inch. You know, 2-in-1 detachable. Yeah, I think it's dope. Obviously, as I said, you know, it's nice and easy to detach it and nice and easy to reconnect it, kind of thing. Obviously, it's got the motion sensor. If you hold it to the side like this, once it's detached, it goes into this kind of long landscape or portrait mode, I should say. Reconnect it. It's all good. Nice, thin, small package, and can be found in the wild for under £200. I got this one for 200 plus delivery. So yeah, decent. Have a look. And you know, put your own SSD in it. Good to go. Alright, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bless.